Hello. In this video, I want to give you my little spiel about left hand mobility. And let me first just say that violin technique has not changed in hundreds of years. It's an established science. No one is coming up with new ways to play the violin or practice the violin. It was established way back when the violin became what we see today, the modern violin. And all the little elements of technique that go into playing well, they're all very important. Lots of details you can't ignore, can't skip over them if you want to be a really good player. So the things I'm saying to you have been said to students for centuries. And one of the things that's really important is the freedom of movement of the left hand and the left arm. And one of the reasons this is so important is so that for later, when you do more advanced technique, like shifting and vibrato, your hand is not stuck. It's not grasping the neck of the instrument. So the bad habit, the number one bad habit, I think that's the killer of all good technique is the clenching, is this grasping of the neck between the thumb and the hand. And it's so prevalent, I see it so often, frequently, that I think if you really give it a lot of attention now and try to set yourself up so that doesn't happen, then you're going to open yourself up to faster progress and more comfort and ease of playing. So I just want to give you some basic exercises that if you can incorporate that into your practice now, and even if you're playing, when you're playing, and if you take a break, a moment's break, maybe to answer your cell phone or to mark something in your music or just to stop and think of something, do these exercises. And one of those is just moving your hand up and down the neck of the instrument, keeping the fingers maybe just lightly touching the strings and maintaining contact with the thumb. So this is important. This is really how we can orient the hand in relationship to the violin. So as you move up and down the neck, just lightly touch the neck of the instrument with your thumb. Just lightly touch the strings with your fingers and just move back and forth. And this forces the issue of having a very secure violin hold. So it's so important to be really secure here so that you're free to move your arms without fearing or having the insecurity of feeling like you're going to drop your violin. So again, just do these kinds of exercises frequently. And then what you'll do is you'll start to develop your technique around freedom, around mobility, so that you won't get rutted in one spot. Because when you start playing and playing early songs, whether you're doing the Suzuki method or not, you will be starting in first position. And you might be in first position for a long time. So you don't want to get stuck with your hand right here. And then when it's time to move to a new position, then it feels foreign and your hand just doesn't really want to move. So just start incorporating these sliding motions right from the beginning. You can just slide along different strings. Another exercise is to just do plucking exercises where with your left hand fingers you pluck the strings. So I'm just going to pluck the G string with my third finger, and you can pluck up high. You can pluck down low, first position, and just go back and forth. And as you go back and forth, really pay attention again that the thumb stays in contact with the neck at all times, and that you really sort of maintain this feeling of openness, distance between the fingerboard and the hand. And I'm not suggesting that when we play, there's always this big gap here, but we just want to eliminate the tendency to squeeze down here with the left hand, okay? And I do have a series of videos on squeezing with the left hand, how to prevent that, how to eradicate that. So check out those videos as well. And then, like I said, just try to incorporate these kinds of exercises, kind of movement in your daily warm-ups or, in the cracks between this and that.